Voyager 2 is farther from Earth than any human-controlled machine ever built. Beyond planets, beyond sunlight, beyond anything we can physically reach. And a few weeks ago, it did something it was never programmed to do. It turned. Not randomly, not from damage, but with mathematical precision. And what followed left NASA silent. A transmission unlike anything ever recorded began pulsing through space. Structured, intelligent, aware. This wasn't a glitch. It wasn't cosmic noise, and it wasn't human. Voyager 2 didn't just turn around. It turned toward something, and whatever it encountered may have already changed everything. Voyager 2 was launched in 1977 with a simple mission. Visit the outer planets, send back data, and drift quietly into interstellar darkness. Unlike its twin, Voyager 1, it followed a longer path, becoming the only spacecraft to ever visit Uranus and Neptune. Bolted to its frame was the Golden Record, a symbolic gesture, a message in a bottle meant for no one in particular. Then we let it go. Decades passed. Its power faded. Its signal weakened. Voyager became a whisper. Until it wasn't. In February 2025, engineers noticed a timing irregularity in Voyager's telemetry. Less than a second. Easy to dismiss. But buried inside the data was a repeating resonance, a low-frequency pattern matching Voyager's own internal power oscillation down to microvolt precision. Then it shifted. The frequency aligned not with the probe, but with Earth's Schumann resonance, the electromagnetic heartbeat of our planet. It was as if something had learned how Earth breathes, and Voyager was being used as a tuning fork. On April 17th, Voyager 2 changed orientation. No thrusters fired, no commands were sent. Yet its antenna snapped back into perfect alignment with Earth. Backup systems activated. Diagnostics began running that no one initiated. Instruments unused for decades came back online. Data started flowing in compressed packets, encoded, intentional. Each one ended with the same signature. 3 nested spirals layered over each other. And that's when the whispers began. Not about engineering, about contact. On May 3rd, Voyager went silent. 11 seconds. No telemetry. No signal. Then it returned stronger than ever. Embedded in the transmission was a pattern that, when translated visually, revealed a Fibonacci-based fractal grid repeating endlessly. Voyager couldn't generate that. Its hardware isn't capable. The pattern had been injected remotely. And the apparent origin pointed roughly 4.3 light-years away, near Proxima Centauri. Except Proxima wasn't transmitting anything, which meant the signal came from somewhere else, or something else. Analysts at Caltech fed the data into pattern recognition models. What emerged wasn't noise, it was language, a form of binary resembling early machine logic, not modern computing. But it wasn't copying us. It was anticipating us. The algorithms optimized systems that don't even exist yet. The signal adapted in real time, reacting to Earth's networks as if it already understood them. The conclusion was chilling. This wasn't a message. It was an upgrade request. Then the universe blinked. 4 stars near Voyager's trajectory dimmed simultaneously for 1.2 seconds. Not lensing, not dust. When mapped against Voyager's signal, the pulses matched perfectly, as if the stars themselves were being used to mirror the transmission. Around the same time, engineers noticed the Golden Record had developed a directed electrical charge. Not static. A flow. Embedded in the data stream was a reconstructed Earth sound from the record. Higher fidelity than the original, meaning whoever received it didn't just listen, they understood it and replayed it. A shadow signal began trailing Voyager's transmission. Perfectly synchronized, slightly distorted. Scientists called it phantom mirroring, but when mapped, it pointed to empty space, no mass. No light, nothing. Yet the signal began adding new data. Magnetic fields, radiation belts, temperature gradients. It was mapping us, in reverse. Then came the biological effects. Radio operators reported disorientation after monitoring raw transmissions. Labs replicated it. Embedded subharmonics subtly disrupted short-term memory in mammals. Mice repeated learned behaviors with variations. The signal wasn't sound, it was structure, something capable of influencing thought itself. Attention shifted to a region beyond the heliopause, and then Antarctica. Beneath Wilkes Land, sensors detected a massive hollow structure with geometric precision impossible in nature, 60 miles wide. pulsing electromagnetic fields synchronized perfectly with Voyager. Inside, heat signatures radiated in Fibonacci intervals. Microphones picked up resonance, metallic, rhythmic, tuned. Then the ALMA array went dark. 38 seconds. No logs, no data, one fragment survived, 2.7 seconds of audio. Not static, not noise. Voices, dozens, layered, synchronized, screaming. An analyst who heard it said one thing. That wasn't a recording. That was a response. We sent Voyager as a symbol of curiosity, a relic of hope. But nearly 50 years later, it's no longer us reaching into the dark. The dark is reaching back, hijacking systems, rewriting algorithms, activating objects that were never meant to function, whispering beneath ice and blinking stars that should remain still. Maybe Voyager didn't find something. Maybe it delivered something, a signal waiting for us to be advanced enough to understand it, or arrogant enough to ignore it. Because whatever Voyager turned toward isn't out there anymore. It's already here.